We give it to you raw. The Raw BJ Podcast. Because controversy doesn't scare us. Calories do. And now, here are your hosts, Brittany and Jota.
Okay, rewind.
You can't unring a bell. What is?
Listen. Due to unforeseen occurrences or circumstances, it's possible that we need to do some restructuring here and maybe go to recording the show once a month and figuring out how that format would work.
Talking about Willis.
I'm talking about.
Is this your way you're deployed to try to not be in the front of the microphone again?
No.
But
That's
people
what
will
it's
figure it out.
giving.
We'll
This
come
is-
up with something.
It's
Okay.
maybe some
No.
blessing for him.
No. Listen. So I work.
We know.
Okay, right.
We all.
And
Never mind.
so
It was like it wasn't one of them we statements. It's just he said he worked. Okay.
I receive it. Let me digest.
I work, and as y'all know, Jack handles like the editing and stuff on social media for the Raw BJ.
You also hype me up with my outfits when I come out here.
Right, that's incredible.
I want that on record.
It's on record. What's happening is that may not be a thing anymore. So,
And you feel like you wouldn't be able to do it.
not every week,
Okay.
which is why we need to have that discussion. Because I'm definitely committed to mood swings and I'm definitely committed to the show. I just don't know if I'll be able to keep up with everything every week, along with my duties that I'm actually getting paid for.
So what does it look like?
It looks like I'm bringing this up now so that we can think about it collectively and see what works for the three of us.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was saying, what does it look like on a calendar? Like, is it recording and then the week after mood swings, or is it like mood swings and then 2 weeks later recording? You get. What I'm asking?
I don't think we done got there yet because
No.
you got some more to add on before we
okay.
can even make decisions like that.
Well, no, I think that's where we're
You
exactly
got
where
more
we are.
stuff. Where you about to go? You had something else to say? I feel like she
Does
cut
it
you off.
know something I don't?
No, because I feel like he has something else to say.
Like that and question it, and I don't know.
Okay.
You got some more?
Bitch,
I will. This is
I
the
am
ready
just
for it
trying
me.
to figure out.
Okay, so one Thursday after, but we'll do.
This is what I'm asking. Like, okay, that was my thought on the situation because we still have mood swings. So, what are y'all's thoughts on revamping, reformatting the show?
We like mood swings being the last Thursday of the month. We don't know that yet because it hasn't. First one hasn't happened. I'm saying so, but do we like that? Do we want it to be the first of the month? I'm saying before we let the fuck in. Ooh,
I just feel like it's one of them things we won't know until we do it. Like, we
Yeah.
won't know if the last Thursday makes the most sense or not until.
okay. So let's just say it's tentative.
I feel like financially, it probably makes more sense for it to be like the second or third Thursday of the month because people are not concerned really about rent.
Okay.
Whereas like the last week and the first week of the month is, all right, bitch, I gotta get my money, rent paid, car note due, all that shit. So that's another thought as well. I just want to, is your phone cracked?
This-
No.
The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
No, the screen's just dirty.
Oh, goodness. Because I had a dream about a phone being cracked.
It wasn't me. Soul food, so you can move on.
No,
Ooh.
I really did. I've been having this dream for like weeks.
So did Martin. Look what happened.
Anyways, so
Shot dead.
Hello. All dreams ain't good. Go ahead. Continue.
how are we? What are we thinking?
I just feel lost. I just feel like it's a bunch of question marks spinning around in the blender for me. Because I still don't know how it's gonna go. Yeah, we talked about hypotheticals and what we feel about.
I say we just play it out. Like you put
Yeah, we
that
might as
piece
well
in
just-
our head, and then we'll go from there. Like we know it's the thing, and if it becomes set, then we'll go from there.
We might as well
Okay,
do a litmus
great.
test to see how, you know.
Well, I just need to put that out there for everybody so y'all know.
But I did have another idea,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know how it's gonna work until we get there. But I was thinking, what if mood swings also was the time that we recorded part of the show? For example, you know how we do the Reddit questions or whatever?
How long do we have the... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I don't matter. You know how we do
You
you know how we do the Reddit questions and we get people's opinion, etc. Why
we
not?
get people opinions
We give our opinions
Oh,
together, but
yeah.
I'm just saying, why not use the audience that we already have?
because it's our opinion. Because it's our show. Like
I'm just saying, what if we had people? It was like,
I'm saying, I'm all for it.
what if we just tried?
It just sounds like it's a lot. It sounds
Wait,
like
what's a lot? What's first off? Hold on. Okay, what exactly are you
It's
suggesting?
saying when we do our Reddits, instead of us giving our opinion, maybe we ask the audience for theirs, and that's part of the podcast.
Okay,
And can I just explain my thought process before you trample my gun?
sure.
Okay, so my thought process is behind and going with in keeping with the fact that you said editing is going to become harder and more daunting. If
I don't
we-
think he meant harder, more done. It's just the fact that he's just gonna have to do it.
You're right.
Oh, well, never mind. We can keep them split up then.
I do like that idea for like the street sweep though. Idea.
I think that I think it's imperative that we use the audience that's available for something.
Okay.
And it could be after the showcase part. It don't have to be.
That's something else. How long do you even have the place for on Thursday?
As long as I want.
That's right. Will there? Oh, also, my other question about moose.
I want some cake.
Will there? That's a good place to start.
Cake.
Mm-hmm.
At mood swings or like just in general?
Oh no, we can have cake at Blue Swing, but I want some cake like right now, like
Oh.
some good vanilla cake with some whipped cream frosting,
I be ordering mine
fresh
from
out the
Walmart.
refrigerator. Oh, fresh out the refrigerator.
Okay.
You don't do that? You don't order the cake squares and put them in the refrigerator?
No, I just know so many people. When I be want birthday cake, somebody birthday come up. Literally, Day birthday is Monday, so I have birthday cake this weekend.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
The
I'm
best
just saying. Every time I want it, somebody's birthday comes around.
A plan for birthday cake.
No, the best hustle I had when I was a kid was my stepmom worked at
Speaking of
Publix.
birthday cake, I'm about to
and
take
she
my
brought
auntie
cake
out.
home all the time.
I want a pound cake.
Ooh, that sounds good. Lemon or vanilla?
Oh, she make her own from scratch. Her lemon
Glaze.
I can text her right now. Auntie, can I get a pound cake? She gonna make it. She gonna bring it. Oh, on my uncle's birthday, we had motherfucking hot pound cake. She had sliced it up and everything and made sure everybody had milk. She's such a homemaker. I just love it. I promise you, if I wasn't gay,
Is that the one that came here?
no, not Auntie Mona. Auntie Mona, that shit in the kitchen. She'll cook, but that shit in the kitchen.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the word urban as the main topic.
That's the main topic?
Urban as far as
what it means to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was ill prepared this week. I'm sorry. I had to go down to the state capitol today and
what you did?
it's chiropractic day.
Okay.
And people were like protesting. It
Get
was
your back up off the wall day.
What they was protesting about? Well, I want to talk about that. What they were protesting about?
He probably ain't allowed to talk about it.
So apparently
Oh.
they are trying to put librarians in jail if they allow minority readers to have books or check out books that may be sexually explicit in some way.
Oh, minor readers. Oh, okay.
But
I thought he said minority.
I did too. So that's why I caught on once we got to the end.
Did I say minority?
You did say
My
minor.
bad.
Minor. See,
Yeah. So that's one thing that's on it. But the chiropractic, they passed so many bills today. It was ridiculous. And
they passed the new children tax sale. So for next year, y'all.
Okay, what's that about?
I just know it was good. I know kids gonna get some more money, so if you get 3 bags for one child, you're gonna get 4 next year, girl.
Okay.
I know that much. I know it's increasing.
Let me be honest with you.
I promise you, I wish I had a baby mama.
Some kids ain't gonna get shit. Let me just tell you that right off the bat. Some of these kids ain't gonna get shit. Y'all can increase it, and it's gonna go to eyelashes and juice crab. Them kids ain't gonna get shit. It's the truth.
I like when it's what's the name time. My sister always fuck with me. She bought me a pound last time.
Oh yeah.
When tax time used to come around, I'm not gonna lie. My mom put all that money towards what I needed to do and what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go. But that's not the norm. Let me just go ahead and
No,
say,
every
as a
year.
person who worked at Waffle House, I can tell you, them kids, the kids that used to come in there, they got one steak dinner off of tax season, and after that,
not at the Waffle House.
yes, at the Waffle. I'm telling you, I swear to God, because
First of all, I eat Waffle House steaks once a week.
the steak. I'm telling you, listen. The way the mom came in with the hundreds, and she was like, "Okay, let's not be crazy. You can all get a steak this time."
But that's why I'm like,
I
didn't know
$10.
I didn't find out the joys of tax season until I got older, grown, because my parents just always, we just always.
My Aunt
so
Tracy,
I didn't know that was a thing.
My Aunt Tracy never let us forget it. Every time she took us some damn place. I just want you to know I'm using my tax money to make sure that y'all have. The same lady who was like, God provides. I was very confused. I don't know who was taking us to the park.
Vegan wings is crazy.
That's usually cauliflower. They're really good at Cheesecake Factory though.
Oh, if that's cauliflower, then I fuck with them because I worked at
sometimes it's cauliflower. I don't know.
When I worked at Lazy Dog, maybe that fried cauliflower there, they don't call it vegan wings. They call it just fried. That fried cauliflower that shit's fried.
They got Korean cauliflower wings at Cheesecake Factory.
I don't like Cheesecake Factory.
What did they do to you?
Nothing. It ain't never. First of all, I have to say this. My parents never took me to Cheesecake Factory.
Mine either.
And so, but I've been to some crazy places. And when I say crazy, I mean like expensive, not expensive. Cheesecake Factory ain't never been on my parents' list. We went. That's how I know something got to be wrong with it.
No, you gotta give it.
Then the first time I went is with my job. My job took us when we was in Chicago. Mm-hmm. They took us the first night we was there. That's where they took us, and we sat there for 3 hours and we spent about $600 because we kept drinking. It was 4 of us. They gave us the card and they told us to have a good night. So we just ordered. We ordered every drink. That looked like it might be good. Everybody ordered their own appetizer. Why do we need 4 appetizers? I ordered cheesecake.
Everybody on the share.
It just didn't give. I want to come there all the time. I've never been back.
Their food is not great, but I love the cheesecake.
It didn't do nothing for me. They can have that.
For the price, I think it makes
you take me to like lobster, bitch, and I know that's way cheaper.
It depends on what you get.
Shrimp is on the menu now for $25. It's a menu item. You don't have to go just when they have it. They have it every day now.
Oh,
can I say
the red lobster?
Can I just make a suggestion, bro?
It's a gold.
It could be a once a month thing. It could be a once every 2 month thing. But could we please start reviewing restaurants?
Okay.
Like, and we go and sit down and they see us and what we ordered, because I really feel like that's taking off and everybody's talking about Atlanta restaurants except for niggas that actually live here. So I would very much prefer and
I think our first one should be Omni Coffee and Eggs.
Bullshit. We supposed to go to the Jade Palace place, and you have said that twice.
Wherever we go, I'm gonna go. I don't ever have to suggest a restaurant.
Why?
Because I'm really picky, so I just go.
Okay, and then but you're gonna give your honest opinion, so that's all we need. Yeah.
Our restaurants rotate, so
she wants a Mandarin Garden.
Because you said okay. Let me.
I don't know what it is, but okay.
It's a Chinese buffet place.
Thank you. And he's been promising me this for months.
But I've had
with an F months
at the Capitol today. I had Omni Coffee and Eggs, and it was delicious. It was a black owned.
I hate those places.
So no slutty vegan, no none of that. Got it.
I thought you were excited. You're like, I hate those places. It is on camera. Lord have mercy.
I just hate the culture that comes along with a black-owned business.
I don't like the entitlement. I'm black, so you gotta fuck with it.
I
That
don't
part, but-
like that. I'd rather go to a white folks restaurant.
I don't know. It's
Well,
okay or shit.
shit.
That's the only thing about a black owned.
How much it take to make this a nigga pie? Fuck you, me. That's
Oh,
how I be
God.
feeling. Because at least I know they won't be there. Y'all swear y'all won't be at this black restaurant, but do everything to make me not want to come.
So I think that we should talk about it because that kind of ties into the whole urban discussion.
Okay.
And we could talk about how urban Nicki Minaj has been acting.
So urban.
And-
So name of the episode is urban.
No, she is not an urban outfit.
Lying on
Except
your
for that.
dead mama.
Ah!
On your dead mama.
You ain't shit.
Baby, I be twerking to that.
That
I
bitch
be
is
twerking to
Throw
that.
the fuck off,
Oh.
like, for that shit.
Oh, drunk for real, but bitch, lying on your dead mama. On your dead mama, lying on you.
Yo, unhinged. All right, y'all. This is the Raw BJ podcast, as y'all can hear.
Fucking lying.
Um,
So you just gonna roll up?
we-
I like that. Yo,
I'm going.
We can start the episode like that.
Yeah, we have to.
Lying on your dead mama.
That's no, ma'am. So, of course, I'm Joe Ty. I'm here with my lovely co-host. If she wants to introduce herself this week.
Let's just keep it rolling.
Okay.
Okay, Ty's here.
Ty's here. All stars here.
Dave.
Today we're talking about the word urban and what it means and yeah, how it makes you feel. But before we jump into that, we don't have an I read it today.
We got a song review?
Huh?
We don't got no song review?
We do, from a female rapper
Okay.
who we may be familiar with. I know Miss All-Star is. It's by Princess Mistress. The song is called Never Average.
Oh.
And we're going to review that song. Are y'all ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Mistress. Living lavish, never average. Boss up, taking trips, I make it happen. Sex up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Living lavish, never average. Boss up, taking trips, I make it happen. Sex up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average.
Ain't no sitting around begging niggas to run up and talk to me. Yeah, I'm that bitch, yeah, I'm the T. I'm the show who they come to see. When I back it up, they stop. Love how I move, they love how I rock. I'm throwing this ass all the way to the top. MVP, yeah, one stop shop. First off, I don't play. On the mic is where I stay. Drinking, sipping on rosé. Lavish is nothing cliche. Young, pretty bitch, I'm on the way. I step out, kill them, doomsday. I get the money, ain't talking, play it. Land on the beach is where I stay. I talk my shit, cause I pop my shit. On any beat, yeah, I'm finna rock this bitch. Work a hole, and that's how it goes. Dunking on the bitch, I'm a pro. Natural body is giving goals. Being over and touch your toes. Iced out, yes, I stay froze. Get the bread, then you start the show.
Living lavish, never average. Boss up, taking trips, I make it happen. Sex up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Living lavish, never average. Boss up, taking trips, I make it happen. Sex up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average.
Flexing, doing sit-ups. Bitches take cause they can't get them. On this grind and I won't let them. I'm in the front while they play catch up. I rock the mic cause I know I spit. But on this mic, I'ma make it spit. I'ma get even, I'ma get my leg. This real life, I don't need a script. On any track, I'm finna pop my shit. Rocking the bitch, can't stop this heat. Going up, can't sit next to me. Talk shit, but the hoes look up to me. Bossed up, money tree, $1 white collar. Glam on it, it's royalty. I'm the one, you can't take shit from me. Lavish, nothing cliche. Look, lavish, nothing cliche. Pretty bitch, I want away. I'm a pretty bitch, I want away. Spoiled brat, I get my way. Spoiled brat, I get my way. Turned up, boss up, my life moving the first place.
Living lavish, never average. Boss up, taking trips, I make it happen. Sex up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Living lavish, never average. Boss up, taking trips, I make it happen. Sex up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Shopping sprees, hit
Never Average Princess Mistress. We actually had her on the show, her and her cute little dog. Yes. I think her name was Peaches, maybe?
Yep.
Adorable. What do we think about that?
Who's going first?
Oh, I will. This was a 10. Listen, this was the moment for me. Okay. Listen, y'all just don't know how crazy. Okay, so she be doing her shit in like one take. Okay, no one else is impressed. But I feel like that's crazy. And she like the lyrics hit, the beat makes sense. Everything from the beginning to the end, it just makes you feel like you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? If it don't, it's inspiring you to get some lavish shit. You know what I'm saying? If you eating, toast with honey, maybe you want whipped honey now. You know what I'm saying? You just felt that you deserve better. You deserve something else extra. You know what I'm saying?
Whipped honey.
Listen, it gives for me everything, the beat, the production, the lyrics,
The delivery.
Yes, boss your shit up. Know your word. Know your word, queens.
So, do you think that
It ate and left no crumbs? Yes. What else?
Okay.
What else?
Do you think
Nothing else needs to be said. Pie.
Ooh. Y'all are spicy today. Y'all and I just hate I'm not there. I'm gonna go with an 8. And my reasoning is, of course I fuck with the message, never average. Yes, make that nigga spin. I'm for all that. The only thing is, like, the auto tune is very auto tune-ish. And I don't know. I think that's what throws me off sometimes. Like, but I fuck with the song, I fuck with the lyrics, I fuck with all that. It's just like less of that and more just raw vocals. It would have did that for me. But yeah. But no, I fuck with it.
The average is a 9, Joe.
I will give it a 9. I think that
that's how averages work. We go tired. I'm so tired.
I'll give it a 9 because I love like the production, the message. I didn't care for the auto tune, and I also thought that her delivery could have been better in certain spaces of the song.
I think the reason I didn't say anything about that is because I know this artist. And so when you know an artist and you know how they do, that's her.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, well, that's why I say 9 and not 10. Yeah.
But a 9 average is still good.
It is great, yeah.
Very hard on this show. I will say that it's very hard to keep fucking around with us because
that is Princess Mistress.
Face right here. This is gonna be the feed right here.
Look into the camera time.
Right, that's gonna be the face when you send your supervisor your time off request, knowing he's deny it.
Speaking of that, they just asked me on Saturday.
All right, so Ty had brought this up to me. We were talking about the word urban, and I don't even remember exactly how that conversation went because you said somebody said urban to you in some setting, and it got you to thinking. What was that story? I forgot.
Oh, I was watching the news.
Oh, okay.
And the news said somehow they was describing when they described something, they said urban. And I know when white people usually say urban, they just mean black. Like it's no like, like extraness with it. It's just urban is black to them. But to me, urban is shoot 'em up like ghetto shit. And so that's why my interpretation of ghetto, like the word urban, be different because when it's coming from a white person, I know what you mean when you say urban. But when it's coming from me, I'm like, I'm black, so you not talking about me. You talking about like my cousins and them. I just feel like urban. Like when you ever think about urban, it's always like urban, inner city. It's always the bad neighborhoods. When people like I'm from the inner city, the urban area, it's always the bad neighborhood. It ain't never urban. Ain't never the nice black people neighborhoods. It's not the Black Hamptons. They don't call the Black Hamptons urban.
But
Well, the white people made, but I wouldn't.
Well, according to Wikipedia and several other sources, the word urban has multiple meanings.
Multiple.
can I say something?
Go ahead.
I just feel like the term urban has been demonized over the past few decades, and I think most notably in the 80s with the rise of the crack epidemic, the term urban has become like a media selling point when they do the news cycle. Now it's this urban area for crackish behavior, for crack dens, for the rise in crack babies and mortality in children due to drug related death. Because before urban simply used to mean characteristics from like a town or a city. It just had to do with being city and not rural. Okay. So urban used to be a name
Not
for
a color
it,
thing.
right. It didn't have anything to do with race. It used to have to do with industrialization. It had to do with booming metropolitan area. Urban used to be a selling point to bring people into the city to buy houses. When they were trying to get
You tell somebody in neighborhood urban now, they not going there.
But I agree with you. But in the 70s and in the early 70s, the late 60s, when they were trying to get people to come into the city for jobs, when they were trying to revitalize certain areas or build new areas up, that was the selling point. It's urban. It's close to everything. Your children can go to this school. These jobs are coming in. This, that, and third. Only at the inception of the war on drugs did it become something that had a negative connotation at all. So I think that you have to watch where the trend went. Once they started creating these
The ghetto, talking about the ghetto, baby.
I mean, and that's my take on it. You know,
Literally, it's funny that you say this because I brought up this and my mama said, well, do you think the government should have never been a part of housing? And I said, that's crazy because when you think about it, housing, like subsidies by the city and government started and they were for white people. They were for the white and Jewish people when they first came over here. They built most projects weren't built for black people at the beginning. Like the older projects that are in America, they were built for
the term ghetto.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything to do with black people
at all.
Creation, right?
Yeah. So it's just crazy when you find out that the places that at one point were strictly for white people now being subsidized housing for black people. It's crazy.
But you know,
They were done with it.
But you have to understand
they had to use the subsidized housing to get where they wanted to be, and somehow we got it and never left.
But housing and subsidies in general were at the beginning a social experiment to see what you could get people to rely on. Because when you have people relying on you, you have control. When you can control the narrative, you can control the outcome. When you can control what people do, and you keep them in a box. And you make them think that this is. I'm sorry, never mind.
Go ahead. TV loud as fuck. Go ahead.
When you can control someone's mindset, you can control the outcome. So if you make people feel like this is the best that they can do and it's too scary to go out there and do something else, or the housing market is insane and you don't want to leave this rent controlled area, this makes sense. This is safe. This, you know what I'm saying? We have people who are on Section 8 like it's a career. Like these motherfuckers is 3 generations in. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
motherfuckers ain't never been outside of 285 and proud of it.
Listen,
that's crazy.
You know, but that's the difference though. When you look at the history and you look at housing and how it affected different demographics, you'll see that there's a difference between being on it while you needed it and getting the fuck on and using it as a crutch your entire being, your entire life, your whole family, you know what I'm saying? And then passing that apartment down and now it's rent control for these like that's not what it was intended for, but the social experiment has worked. Because whatever they were trying to control, the same
they done did it,
and the government wasn't.
And now they're doing it for the next generation.
But I agree with you. But the government wasn't always in charge of these programs. The same way they took over the WIC program from the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying, and turned it into something else. So it's like the government has always had a hand in urban development because it's lucrative, and has always had a hand in these different business relationships. Like that's why you see gun shops and liquor stores in certain areas versus other areas, because there's a behind the scenes clandestine thing happening between the government and these businesses that they know they can hack.
We want that to happen. We want y'all to be alcoholics. Why? Because that means that cuts your life expectancy. We want y'all to kill each other. Yeah, why? Because that cuts your life expectancy.
It also cuts down the resistance when they try to gentrify the neighborhood. So if they've dulled your senses with drugs, if they cut your life expectancy short, if they've made it seem like a hopeless landscape, of course you'll take that first cash offer to get the fuck on so they can, raise the price, raise the property value, etc. And it's just, I wish very much that people would follow what's happening and pay attention, because it is disheartening to see, because I know so many people that are brilliant, but at the
Black people.
But at the same time,
Equality. It's Black History Month, bitch. We can say black, we can say nigga, all that good shit. Especially now, we got motherfucking 28 days to show our natural born black asses, baby. I can't wait to see how we act up this month. We need another chair situation. I want to see another cracker get hit upside the head with a goddamn chair. I'm ready for it. Hit that bitch.
but not in the urban area. We got enough problems. What I'm saying,
Hell, that wasn't no urban area. They was at a river on a boat. Black people don't believe in no river and no boat. That'll never be no urban area. A river and a boat.
all I'm saying,
that area ain't gonna never be urban.
Yeah, I saw that young man swimming.
all I'm saying is you got to adapt to your environment.
Right.
But I just feel
They
like
fish. They be out there catching alligators and stuff.
I feel like
Alligators.
we gotta be honest though. I feel like
I want some gator bites now.
Gator bites.
I feel like us as a people, we can adapt and thrive in any environment.
Yeah,
period.
of course.
And it's something about
like people as people or just black people?
I think that minorities in general, as soon as they don't allow the victim mentality to win, let me start with that because it's paramount.
Yeah.
As soon as the victim mentality is not the mentality,
even if you are the victim,
always gonna be the victim.
Listen, you don't have to always be the victim. You can change the narrative.
You are in America. I will always be the victim in America.
Until.
Well, now they're victimizing the Jewish people, which is so sad.
The Jewish people want some goddamn attention.
No, they're really like burning up their churches and stuff, and like it's really sad.
Oh, you talking about
here in the United States? Yeah. The synagogues. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I
was gonna say that
temples.
It started
temples and synagogues.
That's I'm not saying it ever stopped, but I'm saying
it didn't stop.
Yeah, I don't think it ever stopped because I'm saying I see the billboards all through Brookhaven and everything about like
they're past.
It's safer to do this than it is for me to wear my yarmulke.
No, seriously.
I think that
like a yarmulke be having folks mad
because they don't.
It's not the yarmulke; it's what people think that it represents.
Right. They think it represents the people that we call terrorists. I say call terrorists because we don't know.
They believe that it represents oppression for other groups versus, and we also have to understand that hatred is taught and it runs deep in a lot of families.
Yeah, it's definitely taught.
Not just.
I think children show us that every day. Children show us every day that it's taught.
But you know what? The best thing about children is that they come in this world a blank slate. What you write on them shows. And I think it's really sad because you'll see, like, even if you think back to like being in elementary school, right? Even if you saw someone that was different, your first thought wasn't like honky please. Your first thought was like, hey, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, when you think about like right,
honky please.
Listen, when I went to Briar Vista, it was a predominantly white school, and I did not have the best experience, but a lot of it was like just cultural ignorance versus children that hated me. You know what I'm saying? Why did your hair stay braided? Physics, what the fuck? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I touch it? You know, I didn't know that was offensive.
Did you
I just thought that they didn't know.
Consider yourself to be urban?
I wasn't urban.
Oh.
At the time, Clarkson was rural.
So
I wasn't urban, but because of my test scores and because of my grades, I was put into a program. Well, my mom put me in a program where I could be bused to a better school in a better an urban area.
Before it became a ghetto.
Before it became negatively recognized. I went to Briar Vista Elementary, and that's a great school. Even still, it's a Montessori school now, from what I hear. But
is it mostly black or white?
No. Now it's more integrated.
Mm-hmm. So integrated in 2024 is crazy.
It's the truth. You want me to be honest, or you want me to lie? It's more integrated
No,
now.
it's okay, but the fact that that's the word that has to be used is crazy.
But you know what though? Here's the thing. The crazy thing about this country is we pick and choose what we accept from different groups. For example, is segregation if we don't allow white people, or if white people don't allow black people to go to school? That's discrimination and that's segregation. But HBCUs are just fine.
Why do you want to come here?
Listen,
Why the fuck do you want to come
but
here?
listen,
Why?
listen,
Why do you want to come here?
It's
If you can give me a good reason of why you want to come here, I
Can I
have no
just say-
problem with it. But
listen,
why?
but
Why
by
you want to come here?
excuse me, but by definition, segregation is segregation. If you have all black dormitories, or if you have this, that, and third, you might feel like that's justified. What I'm telling you is,
What do you
by
feel
def-
about the
my-
fact
my
that
time
these
is
schools
short.
reclaiming my time? But no, fuck that. What do you feel about the fact that these schools had to be created because they were teaching?
Schools.
I can hear you. What I'm saying is that we would greatly benefit as a society if we would have.
letting white people come to the HBCU.
Can I just say, and you laugh, but the reality is, if we had these conversations and open discussions and forums, that people were more open-minded about
the schools
different
down.
races and
If
different.
the schools became integrated, I feel like they would shut them down.
You do know that other races go to HBCUs, yes?
I feel like they probably
They're not banned from the HBCUs.
We just say they would.
Right.
They're just, but when those schools were first created, that's because there was a threat of violence going to other schools. That's because they were not. A lot of black people were not recognized as citizens then. Like, didn't have equal rights either. So people did what they had to do at the time that they had to do it, and it was a struggle. And I accept the sacrifices that were made for people who laid the path before me. What I'm telling you is, this country will not survive, will not live harmoniously in any direction if we cannot come to the table together. That's just simple math. That's just common sense.
I
If
do
we-
agree
if
with
we're the
that.
minority, but we make up the largest part of a prison system, something about that is off. And there's no way to get it
The
rectified.
prison was made for us.
It was made for whoever's head is going to be in the bed. And again, we were not going to jail when this started, when the system started this way in this slant. Actually, people who were incarcerated were people who were allowed to break the law and out. When the prison system was created, black people were still enslaved. We didn't break the law because we didn't have a law to break. We didn't have the choice. We didn't have the option. When slavery was ended, slavery by another name, also known as mass incarceration of minorities, is what started. And then it became a lucrative business to have black people in jail, people with no documentation,
You better preach, girl.
the Hispanics, and things like that. Hence all these laws where they're putting more and more minorities in jail, or they're sentencing them at a higher number for the sentence. The sentence is more harsh versus their white counterpart. The same crime. This is not something I'm making up. These are stats. And worse yet, they looped in the school system as an indicator of who's going to end up in jail. The school tests that they are making kids take have nothing to do with aptitude. They have everything to do with seeing who's lower on the educational rung, because the lower your education score is, the more likely you are to end up in prison. They use that data to add cells to the prison. Exactly. And that's the problem. If you were trying to see what someone's aptitude was to get them help and resources, that would be different. But if you're using it to figure out how many more rooms to put at the prison Hilton, you got me fucked up. And the problem,
I would have got to go to the prison.
I'm sorry, the prison,
No,
the
man.
prison, the
Hell,
prison,
I went to prison, so at least I would have loved to go to the Hilton one day.
I'm sorry, the Prison Hotel California. You can check out anytime, but you can never leave. It's the same damn thing. And the part that irks me about these discussions in general is that we are not coming to the table and having open dialogue and discussion with other races to figure out what can we do. What can we do?
No, I agree with that.
It's disheartening to me as a parent, for sure, because I've taught my children to be open-minded. And I would hope that everybody else is teaching their children to do the same. There's a difference between prejudice and racism. Huge difference. People have prejudice every day. Everybody has a knee-jerk reaction to seeing something different than themselves.
Yeah.
But your response to that difference is that issue.
Well, goddamn, I don't think there's anything else to be said about it.
So, update, my auntie is making me my pound cake, and it will be ready on Tuesday.
They don't prison it.
But on another note, okay, y'all, I know this is real sidebar, but my auntie make the best pound cake. So You
Put
just
your online orders in now at size.
oh
size.
no, she does not sell them. She does not make them for just anybody. It's really a family thing.
She's a black-owned business.
Like she really very much like. If I like you can get a piece of mine.
Okay.
Like, but like because I asked for this, like even when it comes to my house, like my dad and my mama know, like it's my pound cake.
It's poundcakeprincess.com. If you put in the discount code, Ty said it for your 15%.
Pound cake be on point, y'all. It's a discussion. That's how important and good the pound cake is.
We should do a pound cake review on the show.
Ooh.
I don't know where y'all gonna get the pound cake from.
No. So that means you don't even like us. Because clearly, what you said earlier, if I like you, you could get a slice.
We got that on
Damn, it's on camera. It's on camera. Wow.
I want to compare it to like Sara Lee and the
No.
And I just
You don't need to compare it. You don't need to compare it. You just need to eat it.
Okay.
No, he don't like us. That's why he removed himself as a contributor on our post today.
Oh my God! First of all,
Post.
the reason I said that is because it does not look. My page does not look. I archived a lot of stuff. My whole page looks different now. Don't do that. See, you see how bitches can just text you, but they wait till you get in front of people and do stuff? Because the bitch could have texted me if she felt the type of way.
No,
I text me. No.
I did not feel that type of way.
No.
We was co-hosts a minute ago, and now it's bitches. You know, it's
okay.
a
I was just saying, you know, because you said if I like you,
oh my God,
you could get a piece of mine.
No,
Then you said, listen, then you
your
said
secret.
we can't get a piece.
Just somewhere.
Then you said we can't get a piece, which means
you couldn't get a piece.
you was like, I don't know where you gonna get it from. See,
See,
that's what I'm saying. So you ain't planning on sharing with us because you don't like us,
oh my God.
which is why you removed yourself as a collaborator on the post today.
Oh my God.
Shady, but I mean, then you showed up to record. So what's that about?
Oh my God. Literally, the
What?
post. Okay, listen. This is what I'm saying. I was changing the way my aesthetic looked on my page, right? And all our videos start off with a black screen. It don't have like nothing. Like it just was blank. Like so, the thumbnail is just a black screen, and that just looked weird as fuck on my page, like aesthetically, just a black screen. That was the real reason.
I understand completely.
And you know, like how with some video, like you can archive it or say don't show on my page, like but it still be there. Yeah, that didn't have options, so that was the only way. The bitch had to die. Okay. But no, for real, that was and don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like
You
that.
don't
I don't
like
like
what?
that. I don't like that.
What you don't like?
I don't like that. I don't like that. It's cool. Next time.
What you don't like?
Back
I
to
don't
work.
like that. You don't like us, so we can't get no pound cake.
I just say y'all can get some pound cake. I'm gonna bring some on Thursday.
Well, no, we ain't trying to guilt you into it.
But that way, no, the fuck we not. Listen, don't listen to him. If that's where your heart is at,
I don't listen to him anyway, so he's good.
If the Lord placed it on your heart, then
she said she got me on Tuesday, so yes, I will bring some pound cake on Thursday.
Okay.
I need some milk.
Yeah, now milk. I don't know. See, yeah, you got to supply the milk.
Well, we got milk.
Okay.
All right. Well, now that we've got that out the way.
All that for some pound cake. It's
it was
good
worth
though.
it.
It's worth. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it.
Can we move on to pop culture breakdown?
Pop it. That's gonna be our soundbite. Pop it.
Pop it. Right.
Pop lock it.
I was doing pop it. Pop it.
Oh. Okay.
That's me and Rico.
Right, I know. Yeah. I love that song. But
don't say but. Keep it rolling. Don't do this. Come on.
I'm sorry. So I would like
they've been turned up.
I would like to discuss
Onika Tanya,
Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki McDonald.
See, look, I knew he was gonna be so rude. That's why I said her. Just give the girl her name. Her name is Nicki Minaj.
Nicki McDonald, because she's a clown.
Whoa.
What I'm saying is,
Does Ronald,
Lying on your dad and mama. On your dad and mama.
does Ronald know about this? What?
he knows that
Nah.
that's her son. Since all these bitches, is
All
her
these
son.
bitches. All
Yeah.
these bitches.
So, everybody at this point knows what the fuck went down between Megan and Nicki Minaj.
It's only been
What?
going on for a week.
Right. So I feel like Nicki Minaj is disgusting. She she is essentially experiencing what she did to Little Kim. And I think that
Is that what happened?
it's about
Is
time.
that what we're going
But she's doing it to herself. The same way Kim did to herself. Kim was a queen, the queen of rap, and she could have went out with her legacy,
But she
did not. The same way Nicki has done.
Bullshit.
She has. Hold on. Nicki has not only aligned herself with multiple child molesters and rapists, she herself has gone on record with a 16-year-old at the time on singing a song about how she wants to molest him. She's also given a 13-year-old boy a lap dance on stage where she got booed. Okay, so she has these tendencies herself, which is why she continues to align herself with these people. Her husband, her brother.
You can align yourself with your brother. Your brother's your brother.
If my sister got convicted of molesting a child or raping a child, guess what? That's not my sister. I don't give a fuck. You know the fuck I'm saying? You as hell.
I understand you can't pick your family, but you can pick your response. And I'm for damn sure we do not condone it.
No, not at all. So
I hate that the music has came to talking about a brother.
But it's also about her because she has these tendencies. Tekashi 6ix9ine, she aligned herself with him too. He's also been convicted of raping children. So
did she align herself with him, or was he just a hot artist that she did a song with at the time?
She aligned herself with him.
Okay.
Just like she does with the other child molesters. What I'm saying is, even if it's her brother, but you married him, okay? And so with all that's out there. So, I feel like y'all flock in the same lot. And that's just what y'all do. But that's a different point. What I'm saying is, where was all of this energy when you was battling Remy Ma?
Remy Ma be shooting folks.
First off,
no.
Because
Remy shot somebody over $1,000. I know she gonna
allegedly.
If I say something about her, I know she
when Remy tugged at your motherfucking pink lace front,
I let her.
with Sheether,
I let her.
you didn't have shit to say. You came back 2 weeks later with that very fraudulent no fraud,
which was amazing,
which was horrible. Okay, they were the frauds and still are.
I would never forget the night she released the 3 songs,
including the real queen of rap, Drake, the beige BBL doll. Okay, that's how I feel about them. Right, ass fat.
Ooh, see?
Okay.
So don't even talk bad about it. You see how I just made that was a happy giggle.
No.
Go to the next person. Leave
Well, we're gonna leave our beige BBL boo alone. But what I'm saying is, where was that energy back then? Now all of a sudden, it's I responded in 24 minutes. Responded to what? I thought you didn't battle rap.
I grow. I
changed. I thought you made hits.
But can't you change?
We at Cash Money make hits.
Can't you change?
Because you're changing because you think it's someone that's an easy target that you can take down. And you can't. The same way. Oh, you changed when Miley Cyrus, you wanted to confront her at the VMAs like you wanted to fight.
Miley was good.
But then when Cardi tapped that motherfucking dome at the motherfucking Met Gala, it was, you act like that in a public place. We're among millionaires and then you want to flip the script when it's convenient for you.
I want to act when I act like
you. Sure. I mean, and you can. That's absolutely right. You can. But when people see you for the monster that you really are,
I told you I was a monster.
That is very true, and that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Okay, Nicki's mad because none of her visuals even compare to anything Cardi and Megan have put out. Their visuals are
the truth. I had this conversation the other day. I did say that. I said when Nicki got the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, I thought that was very weird.
Bullshit.
Because I said I said the people before her, it made sense. You understand the Rihanna. You understand the Beyonce. You understand the Pete. You understand
And
that.
this is why people understand that streams, platinum statuses, and awards are bought.
But you know, Barbs are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Barbs are crazy.
They are crazy,
We know
and
They're like desecrated grave crazy, which is why the police
do
are
y'all
now
know
watching the grave site.
But I'm saying all that to say is, this is what the thing is. Nikki is Nikki. Nikki just
no,
doing-
Nikki
just
needs to
doing
be
Nikki shit.
stopped. She,
Well, who gonna stop her?
somebody needs to.
Well,
Somebody
who?
will.
Well, who?
Somebody will.
Who?
She's gonna have her core fans, but trust me, she's gonna lose a lot.
I believe that.
She's gonna lose a lot.
I don't condone stupid.
I mean, hell, the baby still has his core fans. He still puts on shows.
Oh, but no, the baby had his resurgence where he had to sit back, but he's back because he wasn't even on the radio for a while. They wasn't even playing him on radio.
I know,
Until when he came out with that fireman shit, they couldn't deny it.
but he's
TikTok
still
blew that
not
shit
back
up.
on the radio.
Yes, he is.
The Repo Man put him back on too.
They back playing old shit and everything by the baby now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, girl, I've been listening to the radio.
Well, then good.
But he played the PR game the way he was supposed to get back to where he was supposed to get to. Like he did what they asked, what you're supposed to do for redemption,
Right.
to come back.
And Nikki's just not gonna do that. Like she has always refused to believe and acknowledge the people that came before her. Like your raps have never been that complex, sweetheart. Like I feel like what I will say is Nicki Minaj at one point was the queen of rap because there was no competition, but there was no one else to call queen. You know what I'm saying? Kim had aged out. It just is what the fuck it is. Queen Latifah. And so then do it gracefully.
But you already said this happened with, maybe this is how the women go out. Maybe
why do you
maybe
have
this
to go
will be the
out?
same conversation we'll be having about whoever when Nikki's go, whoever resurges from this, whether it be
Clearly
Megan,
it's Megan.
but no,
there's
it
no
be
other.
Cardi.
No, bullshit.
So don't count Cardi out now.
Bullshit.
Don't count Cardi out.
Just like Megan said in an interview that just came back up recently, Cardi's gonna give you a nice ass shaking, booty bouncing joint. That's what Cardi does. Nicki's going to give you bars that you have to think about
for days sometimes.
For the most part, at least not in the past 5 years, she hasn't. But before, yes, that fucking Bigfoot shit, weak. Like, bitch, you're weak as fuck for that. And then,
oh, I still got to give her props for you want to party. You want to What's she say? You want to party with the baby while working on Tori's toupee. That line, I just love that line. I just thought that was cute. I thought it was very cute. Come, Nikki, you did that one.
She totally did not. And the whole song was garbage. And she's just mad. She got ate up. Drake got ate up. Party got ate up.
I think everybody listening don't know about now that you just don't like Nikki.
No, it's not that I don't like Nikki.
We've been talking about her like so
she
much.
has about 4 or 5 songs that I actually do like, but
that's crazy.
Outside of that, like I've never thought she was that talented. I've always thought I've never really cared for her because of how she did look him. Like as far as the disrespect, because the least you could do is get that woman her props. You gonna sit here and you really was inspired by Foxy Brown, Foxy fucking Brown, bitch, get out of here.
That is
like,
that was funny.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Like, I wasn't looking at you. I was looking behind you.
Come on.
That was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was very much like for real. Okay.
Like, come on, girl.
That was a very high school response.
Like, nobody wants it. Like, I can't take it with this lady anymore. And I need her to just get off the coke and chill. Like, go raise your child.
No, I second hand that.
Yeah, like, because it's just too much. Like, you are supposed to be Nicki Minaj. Like, bitch.
Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Harajuku Barbie.
Bitch,
I don't even know how these girls even bother him anymore.
Why are you acting like this? Period.
Chill.
And you should have left it at that. Like, your collection, your catalog speaks for itself. Why?
Does. And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like nobody in her corner really telling her, like, girl, you don't got to do that. I think they be hyping her up.
As soon as they do that,
I think she got a whole bunch of, I think it gets very much, that's why I said in my camp, I never want yes men. Like, I'd rather have a whole bunch of no men than yes men. Let me tell you why, because I'm going to always tell myself yes.
Yeah.
I always do that. So you don't need too many people that's just going to always tell you yes. You need somebody to be like, no, bitch. No, sit your ass down.
Right. But they want someone to validate their
I
bullshit.
think she's gotten rid of all her no men. I think she only has yes men around her, and that's the problem.
Well, I mean, you can tell. Look at who she married. You can't tell me.
Keep going back there. You
Well,
just want to make
what
that
I'm
a thing.
saying
Leave that
is-
alone.
What I'm saying is, you married a man who don't have no money, who can't get no job for real,
You
who
don't
can't do
have no money.
anything.
How you know he don't have no money?
Listen, or at least not as much as she does.
Oh,
She has
that's the-
very little amount.
Say this real quick so that it's not misconstrued. He can get a job, just not near a school, a place. He can get a job.
Okay,
This
what
is
I'm
why
saying
it's
is, he
He
is
can
a
get job.
fucking yes man. She married that nigga because she could boss him around and tell him what the fuck to do. Because guess what? If he don't do it, it could be back to the streets for you, my nigga. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Of course she signed a fucking prenup.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's ironclad. The bitch wasn't on coke that day, I can promise you that. She
Listen,
may
if
be
if-
talking all this shit about Megan, but I don't think that she's dumb.
I don't know about none of that. If you'll marry a sex offender, I don't put past you nothing you wouldn't do. You crazy as hell.
It's given very much. I love you, babe. We don't need that.
I think she really ride or die. I love him.
Give
You
it
got
that.
to because
I'm just
grew
saying
up with-
wholeheartedly,
grew
like
up with
if
this.
they did get a divorce right now and then it comes out and they be like, yeah, they had no prenup, I'll be like, I wasn't surprised.
I would be shocked.
She married the man. I'm just saying it gave prenup gets very much. I don't think we're gonna be together in my head.
Mhm.
And for you to marry the man that you married, you better know you sticking with that nigga through any goddamn thing because you already knew that when you decided that's what you was gonna tell the world you was doing.
And I saw the photos of the young lady he assaulted, and he definitely did it. So, yeah.
I would like to give my opinion, but this is like a tennis match. So when y'all,
Go, Britt. Britt, I'm
Um,
shutting the fuck up.
I
I don't even care no more.
I'm done.
He
I
lying.
just want to say, I feel like this whole situation is a huge example of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Nikki, every time she goes off attacking other people, I think it's without really thinking about the fact that you come off looking insecure. When you go attacking these people who have not done what you've done, have not been in the rooms you've been in, have not closed the deals you closed, it gives very much bothered. And I think for someone of your status in the music industry, someone who has had these accomplishments that you've had, it makes me feel like these are all timed responses to get streams. It makes me feel like because these beefs are coming up at a very opportune time.
She's
for
trying
me,
to get y'all to
It
buy them
makes me
tickets.
feel, yeah,
to
it
go on
just,
tour.
it just seems like.
But then Megan announced she going on tour too.
And Megan hasn't responded to nothing that got said afterwards. So it just gives Megan.
Because she need time.
Megan is giving.
She don't need
Megan's
time. Did
giving
you not
unbothered-
hear?
She's on Good Morning America, giving very much unbothered.
Not
The hot
just
girls on the
that,
tour
but did you
coming.
not hear what the
Give a
fuck she
fuck.
said at the beginning of her goddamn song? I'm
You coming
finna,
for the fucking last time I said
I'm finna lay this shit to rest. Bitch, I said what the fuck I said, now I'm done.
Okay.
So it
So
doesn't
that's-
matter. I ain't
And-
just saying.
But I'm just saying.
Sipping
if-
Henny out of straw.
if- but all I'm saying is this: if Nikki has people
Who
around,
the fuck is drinking mixed Moscato? Because that shit was always nasty.
I'm just saying.
It's a good mixer.
It's not.
It was a good mixer.
It was
So
horrible.
does nobody agree that you come off as being insecure if you accomplish what you've if you been
Mm,
done all
yeah,
this-
it gets very
there's
weird.
no but listen, I can tell y'all right now, if I've accomplished so many things that I'm at the top, there's no fucking way. Like what Eminem said about MGK, I wasn't even gonna respond to this motherfucker. Like
Right.
I wasn't even thinking about it until other people started saying, "Oh, you know," he said. Now I feel like I have to respond because my people are coming to me talking to me about it. But originally, I don't give a fuck about your career. He barred that man out of the genre of rap. Do you hear me? So I feel like when you've accomplished a certain credo or a certain pinnacle of success, there are certain shit you should not be entertaining. Just like when Carrie Hilson came after Beyonce. Guess what?
That's
Guess
why,
what?
That's
Guess
why.
what?
That's
Guess
why
what?
Carrie Hilson just now making a comeback.
Guess what Beyonce didn't do?
Say anything.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Well, say anything publicly.
listen,
She just sent out an email.
what's understood?
Right.
But what's
I didn't think it was a text message. I think it was an email.
Shut
but what's
all that
understood
shit
doesn't
down.
have to be explained. If I'm the best,
No more slow dancing for you.
listen, all I'm saying is I don't have to respond to bullshit. If I know what I've done, there's no way you can attack that. I feel like she's making terrible decisions and she's not really looking at the full picture. Period. You can't possibly be marrying a sex offender for whatever reason. I don't give a fuck what the reason is. I don't give a fuck what you came up with to justify it.
They were childhood sweethearts.
Well, that's because she was a child at the time. So again, the fuck? It still just doesn't make sense.
Apparently, they were both children then.
Oh, allegedly. So again, I don't know what the fuck was going on. What I know is that people change as they get older, and you can't just always look back at your childhood to say this is a good person or this is not.
That's
and at
true.
the same time, even if all the shit that everybody says is true, let's say he changed and he's not that man anymore.
What's he did?
The minute this motherfucker started embarrassing you publicly again, getting in trouble with the law again, you gotta take a look at your shit.
When he got in trouble, it was for what?
Threatening Offset.
Making them videos, he outside, he waiting on.
No, I wasn't gonna be
That's
mad at
an
that. My man defended me.
Listen,
Knowing
listen.
that he ain't supposed to be out there.
My man risking his freedom to defend me. I don't give a damn. That's sexy.
This is why it's wrong. Because you was just at the Met Gala talking about you act like this. I can't believe that people do this. People behave like this, right? So the
Y'all
person
gonna
you
make
marry,
everything a problem. I can't wait. When I get a man, ain't nobody gonna know.
if you
But
stay-
fuck you, because they ain't got time for this
listen,
bullshit.
but if you stand on business, stand on business.
I will
If
in
that's the person
private.
that you have aligned yourself with, and that person connects to your bag, because he does
Child,
connect to her
your
bag.
lunch is ready.
Am I lying? The person you marry connects to your bag. That's why you don't see Courtney Vance in the middle of no bullshit because Angela Bassett is getting her bag and vice versa.
Okay.
You don't see other celebrities fucking up each other. I have never seen Blake Lively fuck up her husband's bag. And I've never seen Ryan fuck up Blake's bag.
But
and vice versa.
I just want to. This is going to be the statement that I'm making. Them. I really want to get off this topic.
What did I say? That
Nikki was
valid?
gonna fuck up her own bag regardless of whoever she married. We know she has a bad attitude. She's crazy. She pops off. She may or may not have a drug problem. So I don't feel like we get to say that the husband shouldn't have been there. If anything, it goes along. It's on brand.
Oh no, I want to be clear about something.
It's on brand. The husband choice is on brand.
No.
Because self-sabotage is real.
Listen, no, it's not. And nobody, in no way are we equating crazy and wild decisions with marrying a sex offender. I'm not going.
That's crazy and wild decisions.
Hell no, that's something else. That's
okay.
That's a mental health disorder. The fact that is the reality that you have gone along with.
I think that we can
wild to me.
Agree that we do want to move.
Charles, your lunch is ready.
Yeah,
that song's in my head.
Because well, you know, I hope that Nikki and Megan can sort this all out. I hope that
Megan stuff.
Well, true. Well, I'm saying I hope that they can go like move forward.
Nikki don't fix nothing. That's the thing, though. Nikki don't fix stuff or try. She just let stuff be like that's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Even if I feel like somebody did me wrong, I still feel like at some point in life, like maybe I should try to fix it.
No,
even if I wasn't even the person that started it, only because I don't like knowing that it's people out there in the world that got problems with me.
Oh, I don't care about that. If I didn't
start it, then I'm not.
I don't care about that.
That's my heart.
Motherfuckers could have algorithms about me in their head, and I wouldn't give a fuck. If I didn't do anything, no, I'm not groveling for apologizing or nothing. But here's the thing for me. I'm just gonna say when it comes to the whole situation with Nikki and Megan, the reason why I feel like it's fabricated or it's been bigged up for the purpose of what they both have going on in entertainment right now, or what they're both trying to accomplish, is because the same points that she brought up, you've known the whole time. Everything she said about Megan that she didn't like, you've known since before you made the music with her.
Well,
and you knew before the video came out all these things that you have brought up.
God bless those beautiful women.
Y'all doing this for entertainment. Y'all doing this for streams. And
also,
y'all doing this for
God bless Netta and Charles because
they were in our city y'all last week.
Yeah, they are supposedly have been married now.
Yeah, they got married on the same day they came to Atlanta.
And they have a reality show coming out.
Good.
Are y'all gonna be watching?
No.
What? Y'all lunches.
Her Miss Netta. I don't. Okay. Don't beat me up. Her aesthetic is just not. I could watch for a long time on television.
No, I'll give you that. I don't want to look.
Like
at
I don't want to look at the same way I was with Honey Boo Boo. I couldn't watch that show.
Right.
Like it's just so like
I
why did
Honey Boo Boo and Pumpkin.
I know I just couldn't. I can't just watch stuff like no.
It's kind of cringy.
I watch Scandal. Give me
It's-
my Olivia Pope. I'm good.
I love watching Honey Boo Boo and Pumpkin and the babies and stuff.
No, this ain't about them.
It's like a country hug from home. I just love watching them.
I feel like what do y'all? Did y'all know about Netta and Charles before the song?
Before the song,
Yeah.
I knew about when it first happened. Like I knew when they first kind of like blew up.
And Netta, so wait, okay. So Miss Netta is a trans woman.
Miss Netta says she is Miss Netta. She said her legal name, her birth name is Joe, but she's Miss Netta. She said she doesn't. She did an interview with Vivica Fox and them on the that show that Funky Diva got fired from, I guess, or she didn't, or she did.
What? What a minute now.
But either way, that show, the Fox, whatever it's called, she did an interview
The
on there.
TGIF
And she,
show?
yeah, and she was like, yeah, she doesn't identify as anything like that. She says she just Miss Netta.
So Miss Netta was born a man,
Yes.
and okay, great. So she's a trans woman,
And
and
that's not how she identifies.
I understand. I don't care about that. I don't go
You
with
should
identifying.
care how somebody identifies.
You identify as a man or a woman. I don't get down with none of
I just
that.
go,
We don't
like that's why I
report
love
facts,
all
we
our
don't report
perspectives.
illusions.
Because like y'all know I be caring most of the time, but that's only reason I care about shit like that is because Boston taught me I'm supposed to care about stuff like that.
Well,
You're not about to
we-
identify as a Miss
for
Netta,
me-
and I think that's not what the fuck I'm doing.
I just feel like
And if you are a Miss Netta, that means you are a woman. So
I just feel like we
Miss
report-
Netta.
I just report.
Miss Netta was born Joe.
Okay, and now she's Miss Netta.
Uh-huh.
I can accept that, but don't tell me that you're just a nothing.
You just Miss Netta.
No, I don't want to hear that.
But I just feel like we have to report facts and not feelings.
Well, would you watch the show?
No,
Why?
they're not my cup of tea. But
Oh, do you think Charles is?
What are you doing?
I guess humping around, maybe.
Watch that.
You don't think Charles is attractive?
No, I think he looks very slow. I really want somebody to check on him. He really gives.
Hey, I be worried about my man.
Can I just go ahead and say this for the Raw BJ podcast? The Raw BJ podcast and all the views and opinions expressed do not in any way
You said very slow.
These are all
Okay.
opinions and views and facts.
What do you think he has?
And
Down
or
syndrome or something?
Maybe like a functional case of dyslexia, all of that. Like maybe like a functional case of Down. Maybe I don't know. I'm not
A
a medical.
functioning case of
I get what you're saying. High functioning and low functioning. I get it.
Okay.
I'm
Do
just
you-
saying, it's just something. Charles is off. Charles is off.
Do y'all like Miss Netta's makeup?
Some days when she don't do it.
When you leave it in the hands of others, is what Todd just said.
Y'all don't like Miss Netta?
Because when you go see Candy last weekend when she was here, I know she did that beat herself and she looked like a fried piece of chicken. Burnt. Woo! The Crisco was still dripping and she had been left in there too long.
Mm-hmm. Miss Netta.
But literally the night before when she has when she had somebody paint her, she was 3 shades lighter and she looked it. I maybe could watch that.
Do y'all see what Miss Netta be cooking?
No, I don't know. But they say I feel like she probably can't cook. I really truly believe that.
You eat it?
Would I eat it? That means like
Would you fucking eat it?
It's a no for me.
That means like
Like,
I
at
gotta
her
chew
house-
it.
Well, let me just go ahead and get it off my chest. It's a no for me because I don't know her. And I don't just eat random people's food that I don't know. Like if she was invited me to her house, it would be my first time going over there. So it's a no for me because I don't know her. I don't know how you. I don't know.
Because when I ask questions back, I be asking for reason there. Like because
You like me, like I gotta like chew it and
Exactly.
swallow. That kind of eat it. Yes, bitch, eat it at her house,
I would.
in her dinner table, at her
I would.
dining room.
I would.
Okay.
I would not.
And let me tell you why. Like I just told you, I feel like she can cook. I truly wholeheartedly feel that. Miss Netta's from a little town. I feel like she was probably raised by her grandparents.
Okay.
And Miss Netta has is big.
Okay. Okay.
And Charles is still there.
Okay.
She cooks for him every day. He eats it. And
he's alive.
They gotta, and Charles is hefty. He not no small thing, so he really be eating.
But if he's dyslexic, he might just be reading the situation wrong. Maybe he doesn't know he can't leave. The fuck you say?
And on that,
they on tour. I'll figure that out because he's on tour now. She's taking him to different cities and shit. So like, he still don't know he can leave.
They on the circuit. Maybe
if he's very slow, then
maybe
no.
Has a child lock on it.
Right.
We gotta be honest with ourselves. I never eat anybody cooking that I don't.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: I want somebody to love me that much to post me all over there, goddamn, every day and talk every. I want that. Now, do I want it in the aspects of them? I don't know, but I do. I know I would like something like.
You want you a Miss Netta?
Hell no. And let me tell you this: I feel like
I do want to cook.
I don't think that
you want Miss Netta?
My last nigga was a chef, so
you want Miss Netta got a sister or a brother?
If she got a brother,
and
if he like the same height, same weight could be, but like fitter, but same weight, like nigga Miss Netta, yeah, I take a nigga Miss Netta.
So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
why? Tie your lunches. No, he'll be like, tie your food on the table, and I'll be like, okay, thank you.
I don't know how we got here.
I don't know either, y'all.
This episode is going to be called Jumbo.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead.
That's how random everything else is.
This has been a fun episode. I like it when we don't have any clear direction.
Of course you do. Ask who's supposed to be giving the directions, and then you'll understand.
Who's supposed to be giving the directions?
You.
When the moderator
listen. Well, the thing is, I've kind of been drained of giving directions today. Like with my boss, and he probably will see this, but I don't care. He needs a lot of direction.
I get that. You know why I get that? Because the way you talk about work, it gives that.
Yeah.
And that's great. You know why it's great? Because then it makes me think about the first Reddit we had. About the lady who got fired, and then the dude realized he needed her for everything. Like, people be forgetting what you do for them until you're gone.
No, he's very appreciative.
But you told me that too.
Yeah,
and that's why I never feel like, you get beat up at work.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like you love your job, and that's good. And I'm saying, like, those relationships are required. Sometimes people in different positions need different stuff.
That's true.
Like, everybody know I'm a needy bitch.
Okay. Yeah. So, y'all follow us at the Raw BJ Podcast on all streaming platforms. Okay. All-Star, you have any last words?
Yes.
Shine bright, shine. Oh, we didn't do the gag.
Oh, what is your gag?
Before we leave.
And I didn't even get to do my pop culture break.
Oh, well then go. You see how he just did us, girl? Trying to end the show. Y'all, this is how he be acting for real. I just want to don't edit this shit out. This is right here.
This is on camera, but this is always the way it is for me. I get cut off a lot.
I be trying to make it for you, girl.
What is your pop culture breakdown, Brittany? I'm so sorry. I thought we had discussed it.
Allegedly. I was really excited about this pop culture breakdown. And Jag, I wanted to give you an update on what we was talking about before. So remember when I was talking about Martell Holt getting arrested for domestic violence?
And then he showed the video where
it's been confirmed by Melody Cherie Rogers, formerly Melody Holt, that she's the one who had to press charges on Martell. And when they film, security has to be there when she films her scenes with him now. That was before the charges got pressed. And then Martell, in all true fashion, had to go on the Tasha K show, and he did himself an interview. His PR person or his specialist or manager, whoever it is, had already put out a statement talking about how this is a misunderstanding, how he really wants to work on, making sure they're great co-parents, this, that, and the third, da. Listen, as a woman, I don't care what the fuck you put in that statement. The fact that security is on hand whilst y'all filming, I don't care what nobody's talking about. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But I wanted to give you the update because I have been in a chokehold about this situation because I love me some Mel. And Martell needs to work on himself. But I just feel like at the end of the day, we gotta be more vocal about domestic violence because it can go either way. And people have to start recognizing these signs and speaking out, especially in the Black community. We cannot just sweep it under the rug and watch a Tyler Perry movie and get the fuck over it all the time. Like, something has to happen.
Sorry, y'all. I'm playing with Brittany's fat rolls. Continue.
I just feel like we all have to. I just feel like we all have to recognize these things as abuse. These things are not okay. Just because you live with somebody doesn't make abuse okay. That's all I was trying to say. And as a community, we got to start holding motherfuckers accountable because it's been plenty of times where people have let Martell off the hook or tried to explain away some crazy shit that he had going on. We're not doing that anymore. Not in the Lord's 2024. So we won't be a part of it. And this is just to Carlos King. I was trying to consider whether or not this man needs to continue on the show or the franchise, but that is a business decision for y'all to make, not me. And I mean, I'm just being honest. He's part of the franchise.
Wait, what show is this?
This is Love and Marriage Huntsville, and this is one of the most.
It's the what shows is for me. Exactly.
It's one of the most popular shows in the franchise.
I don't watch
on the OWN network. Yes.
Yes,
Oh, I've never seen that channel before.
They have Love and Marriage Huntsville. They have Love and Marriage DC, and they also have Bell Collective.
Isn't that where Tyler Perry has all his stuff?
I just want to say to all of our fans that home is where the heart is, and ours has always.
This is why Brittany be feeling like.
Thank you so much for listening and watching. And in the words of Maury Povich, until next time, America, and all the other countries that listen.
The gag.
No, it's okay. We're about to go. The gag is it's no motherfucking gag today because the gag is the pound cake, bitch. That's the gag.
The gag is nobody loves me, and
so we will see y'all next week. I hope with pound cake, and yeah,
we're not filming next week. So again, the announcement that came down
was what was that?
Yes, it was. The announcement that came down was once a month. This is the month.
No, it wasn't yet. Oh my god.
Hell no.
Y'all,
okay.
Listen. All right, y'all. Until next time, we'll come together whenever that may be.
Girl.
Which I think is going to be next week with pound cake. All right.